Hey, y'all. We are here today with Dr. Cynthia Phelps, the
Yes.
founder of InnerAlly, for one of our first Women Connected in Wisdom spotlights.
Yes. Super excited. I'm super excited to lift up your work. I know we talk about you in Inner Ally in the first volume, right? You're one of our Amazon best-selling authors, and I've been super proud of you to see you continue your work and your research. So, can you tell us a little bit about what you have going on in 2024?
Sure. Well, for people who don't know what Inner Ally is, I'll just give
Yes.
a kind of brief introduction. My work is really focused on your inner voice and how we can leverage your inner voice to help support you to get what you really want out of life. How to take an inner critic and maybe shift it into something like an inner cheerleader or an inner support system. And so part of that work is all around habits and how you can create habits in your life to be able to do what you want in life. And in my history, I have a recovery history, so I'm very interested in like behavior and behavior change. And we are getting to the beginning of the year again.
Yes.
And in January, I'm going to be offering a program called Release the Habit, the
Mhm.
gentle path to change.
So
Mm.
good. Especially, what were you going to say, Christine?
I'm just going to repeat that title because I really liked it. So, Release the Habit, the Gentle Path Towards Change. Mm.
Mhm. So, when you say the gentle path, what's the gentle path? Then there's a not gentle path and a gentle path. Can you tell
That
us
is
more about that?
totally true.
Oof.
Well, you don't have to have lived through many New Years to realize there are a lot of people out there that want to have you drive really hard into the new year and crush your goals and pick yourself up by your bootstraps. And, there's all this language and energy around forcing yourself to change and around just being really not gentle with yourself, very forceful with yourself. And so when I created this program, what I did is, I've made multiple changes in my life, like big life changes.
Yes.
And I took all of the science that I used for myself to help me change in the programs and things that I went through. And I've combined it with some of these contemplative practices and some of the things that I've been learning in the Stanford Compassion Program
Yes.
and put them together in this process. And I am creating a spacious process. It's a 3-month long program. We're
Mm.
going to be meeting once a week
Okay.
and for 2 hours and in community with each other. And we're also going to have practice sessions where not only are we going to be learning together, but we're going to be putting some of those things into practice and checking in with each other. And so it's this long runway. It's not like, oh, you have to have your change. Like, we're going to start with the change and then we're just going to figure out how to suck it up for the next 3 weeks.
Right.
No, everybody can be on their own trajectory. It's very much choice based system, and we're using the techniques of mindfulness and being compassionate to yourself on the inside so that you can really benefit from the science and the research that shows that if you're kinder to yourself, you will have better outcomes.
Mm.
Yes. So important, especially when you're trying things for the first time, right? Or you've done it before, but you're trying to make it sustainable. And that's what I love about the 3 weeks or the 3 months is that it helps people with those 21 days or the days that it takes to really nail down a new habit.
Well, and
Yes, that's true.
I love that you don't have to do it by yourself because we know that it's easier to do things like change in community and with partnership power. And so, thank you for offering this class. Like, where can people find out more about it, Cynthia? Where can they sign up? How does that work?
Sure. You can go to innerally.com and you can click on release the habit up in the menu bar. Or you can go directly there by going to Cynthia Phelps /release the habit.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you want our listeners and our readers to know
Yes.
about the 2024? Tell us. Tell us.
Well, I think sometimes people wonder whether they're a good candidate for this program. And so, if you know me, I have given up alcohol. I have made big life changes. I have had to do some really restrictive eating to put an autoimmune disease in remission. And so, I want people to know that you can come into this program at any stage in the change that you want to. And it doesn't matter if it's a habit you need to get rid of to be able to thrive, or if it's a set of habits you need to be creating for yourself in order to thrive. The content of this course works either for all of those and for any place that you are in your path. Because one of the things that's really key about success is how you deal with failure and how you coach yourself and how you hold yourself through that time.
Mm, I
Yes.
love that. Now, I heard a rumor that Women Connected in Wisdom listeners get a discount.
That's right. There is a 10% discount for anybody who comes through Women Connected in Wisdom. So that's a good point. Why don't we put my email address out there, Cynthia at InnerAlly.com. And so if you are hearing this podcast, then you want to get that 10% off, go ahead and send me an email and I will give you that discount code.
And we'll be sure and put your email and the link in our show notes and in wherever we put this out. But thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for your wisdom and your expertise. We
Yes.
always love talking to you and are always grateful to be connected.
I appreciate being connected with this community.
Mm. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, we will see you guys here on the next Women Connected in Wisdom Spotlight. Thank you again for joining us, Dr. Phelps. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.